friends, this year we're going back in time 160 years for Pioneer Trek.
But don't worry, we'll help you get ready, and we'll show you how to do this without spending a lot of money.
Remember, all clothing guidelines and packing lists are online at www.tinyurl.com/trek2010.
First, you'll need a great costume to help you get into character.
Trek is about really trying to experience what the pioneers went through, hand carts and all.
Remember, everything you do to prepare for Trek can be worked into your duty to God or personal progress projects.
For young men, the basic outfit includes old-time suit pants or plain dockers, no jeans or cargo pants. You'll also need a couple of long-sleeve button-down shirts, so the best place to start is in a thrift store. Check the tags for 100% cotton or linen for comfort and breathability. Also, natural fibers are safer around fire. They don't melt like polyester. You'll need 2 shirts, so look for solids or pinstriped fabric in light or muted colors. If you want, you can cut the collar flap off of a shirt to make a Pioneer collar. Remember, bleach white shirts are not a good idea because they're going to get pretty dirty. You'll also need a couple of bandanas and a straw hat or a felt cap. No cowboy hats, but you might want a belt or suspenders to help hold your pants up. An old tweed vest from the thrift store is also a good idea.
Young women will need at least 2 Pioneer dresses or 1 calf-length gathered skirt and a couple of button-down blouses. You may be able to borrow a costume from a veteran trekker, but whatever you borrow will get dirty or even ruined, so don't use theater costumes. Make it clear to the owner it might not come back in good shape. You may get lucky and find a full-length skirt at a thrift store, and if you can't borrow or buy one, they're not that hard to make. Check the Trek website for patterns and links to helpful illustrations. When choosing materials, go for natural fabrics. 100% cotton and linen are most authentic and safe around fire. Plus, they breathe better. You will get hot and sweaty. Girl skirts should be calf length, not too long or you'll trip when you're pulling your cart uphill. The moss skirts can go all the way to the ankle. Bloomers are a must for comfort and modesty. They protect your legs from mosquitoes and sagebrush and help you stay modest when you're crossing the creek. You can use white capris or cut off white hospital scrubs, or even make them from lace-trimmed white window coverings. There are patterns and pictures on the Trek website. Young women will want their hair up off their necks in the bun or braids since sunglasses are not on the packing list. You want to bring a sunbonnet. Again, check the Trek website for links to patterns and pre-made bonnets, aprons, and shawls.
Now let's talk about shoes. Comfort is everything. Take old boots or athletic shoes that you've already broken in. If you need new ones, get them now and spend time in them well before Trek.
Good, thick cotton socks are a must. Wicking socks are also a great idea to keep your feet drier. Think plain colors, not patterns. You might want to bring an extra pair to sleep in.
Once you've got the outfit covered, you need to think about other stuff you want to take. Remember, everything needs to fit into a 5-gallon bucket. Besides all of your costumes for 3 days, you'll need underclothing, socks and shoes, plus something modest to sleep in. You need a sweater or jacket and a rain poncho, as well as a big plastic garbage bag for wet clothes.
You'll need another large, thick garbage bag to hold your sleeping bag and pillow. Plus, you need a sheet of visqueen or plastic sheeting, at least 4 mil thick, to put under your sleeping bag. A 4x8 sheet is enough for one person, but you can buy it by the roll and divide it with a group. A shower curtain liner will work just fine too.
Sunblock, insect repellent, and lip balm are a good idea. Plus any gel pads, arch supports, band-aids, duct tape, or moleskin you may need to take care of your feet. Bring a toothbrush and a small toothpaste, and a comb, wash rag, and soap. Bring glasses instead of contact stuff, and keep other necessary toiletries to a minimum. A whole packing list is on the website, so check it out.
You'll need a tin cup for drinking and a small package of baby wipes in a Ziploc bag. Cameras are okay as long as they're not in a cell phone or MP3 player. A pocket knife and harmonica are okay, but remember, no electronics, no flashlights. Don't forget to bag and label the medications you'll need. Put your scriptures, a journal, your Pioneer story page, and a pen in a Ziploc bag too in case of rain.
Besides getting your gear together, you'll want to add daily walking to your exercise routine to help you prepare. Trek is rigorous. It's not like you'll have to keep pace with the Pioneers, but you'll have more fun if you can go several miles without fatigue or pain. A couple of weeks before Trek, say by the end of June, start increasing your water intake to avoid dehydration. Prehydration can make all the difference. It's going to be great.
Physical preparation for Trek is only half of it. The better prepared you are mentally and spiritually, the better your trek experience is going to be. Start now. Remember, your efforts can be used towards your duty to God or personal progress. Organize a quorum trip to the thrift store or get your class together and some sewing machines to sew skirts. Be creative.
Make time on Sundays to study. Research your own family history and learn the stories of your heritage, whether they be pioneer era or something more recent. How did your family find the gospel? Discover the conversion stories of your ancestors. Bring a one-page typed story or summary to share with your Trek family. Think about their sacrifices, think about them. Also, there are more detailed instructions on the Trek website.
Memorize words and tunes to several pioneer hymns and learn all the verses. Singing on the trail will help you when it gets hard, and it can even lift those around you.
Read about the wilderness experiences of people in the scriptures, whether it's Moses in Exodus, Lehi leaving Jerusalem, or the early saints' flight from Nauvoo. How does their strength and courage inspire you? Write it in your journal.
There are several books documenting the spiritual experiences of the early saints on the Mormon Trail. These include many heroic accounts of children and youth as they crossed the oceans and walked the plains.
The better you prepare for Trek, the richer your experience will be and the more joy you will have as you wend your way this summer.